Hey, you guys. Hope you're doing well. And today I am going to start a new chapter called Perfumed Daisy. You can read along with me on page 29. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can see all my remarks at the end. All right. And we're ready to go. All right, Perfumed Daisy. The tiny window in the front of the room is my focal point as I stand in the deep lunge of Warrior One. I breathe deeply as the burn in my thick thighs grabs hold of my mind. Outside, the tops of the palm trees seem to say, "Reach higher with your hands," as they point sharply towards the sky. Reach for opportunity. Create that space in your life and in your body. Spark your hands as you reach for possibilities, Kelly says. I notice that my mind wanders from prayers to thoughts. Please, God, change my damn life. I am so sick of sadness, of misery. Yeah, like God is really listening to me in a yoga pose. He never grants my dreams or wishes. Kelly, our instructor, encourages us, feel your roots and just take off. Come onto your right leg into airplane. Find freedom and wings as you dive in without a thought. Thinking is what gets in your way. Jump into the pose without a thought. Keep your spine straight with your heart lifted. Reach your hands to the back with the palms facing down. Feel free and rooted at the same time. I look up at Kelly while she adjusts me. She has a big pink daisy on her right t-shirt, on her tight t-shirt. The daisy jolts me to memories of coming to America. Focus a few inches in front of your foot, keeping steady. Firmly root yourself on one leg and stay with intention. I hear Kelly say as my airplane hits wavy turbulence, I am nauseous. My breakfast is coming up. I feel I am flying thousands of feet in the air without control of my own destiny. I close my eyes and breathe. Please, let's not throw up, not now. Let's keep my all-natural gluten-free waffle and peanut butter from showing itself to the entire class. I relive looking out a different small window. I am 6 years old, staring out an airplane window and wondering how this big bird stays up in the air. I look down at the city lights. Scratchy, rough, woven seats rub the back of my legs. This is my first time on an airplane. My feet dangle above the floor as I gaze through the tiny window at the clouds floating up and making me feel like we are dropping down. The window feels cold to my hand. It has the entire trip. I am flying, but where is it that I am going? You know, it's funny because people ask me all the time, like, do you remember flying here? And did you know where you were going? And I just find that to be such a funny question because it's like, I was 6 years old. I mean, I didn't even know what America was. I didn't know, at 6 years old, you don't have an idea of what another country is, or, flying on a plane halfway around the country or halfway around the world. You just don't know what that is when you're 6 years old. You're not capable of understanding that, especially at that time. There wasn't all the information out there is even for little kids now. So I just find that to be such a funny question when people ask me that. And, it's just every time I get on a plane, there's always the same memories that come back of just kind of that weird feeling of not knowing where I'm going, or am I going to get there, or what's it going to be like when I get there. I just flew out to the West Coast, and every time it's the same kind of feelings that come up. But there's also a freedom in that not knowing. And I think as an adult, that's kind of what I seek when I travel, is the freedom that's on the other side of just the experience of traveling and learning about something new. And I don't know, maybe that's something that I got from, getting on a plane by myself and traveling across the world and coming to a totally different country. I really don't have any fear when it comes to traveling and going to new places and doing new things. So I can say that's definitely an advantage to traveling by myself at 6 years old. All right, so I think that's all I have to say today. And my lighting is a little weird in here today, but you can see the zebras behind me. These are really cool. My hat kind of matches that zebra. And I've got a dog laying here snoring, so you might hear the snoring in the background too. I'm obviously not at my own house. Anyway, thank you, and go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please direct message me or message me on here. All right, thank you.